Primetime local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. We made it halfway through the week and almost everyone is probably right in the holiday mode already. I know I am. Last day before vacation, so yeah, we're right into it. The question of the day today, we want to know, how do you give back at this time of the year? We were just talking the gift of Christmas. Over 1,400 toys and teddy bears were delivered to local families. So incredible. That's so nice to see. I feel, we were just saying, this time of the year just really brings the community together.
Absolutely. I think that's the best part, is just even if you're not really big on Christmas and it stresses you out, the best part is just seeing everyone else enjoy and get together and stuff.
Exactly. It is really nice to see. You still have time to weigh in on our question of the day. Let us know how you like to give back. But right now we're going to throw it over to Brett, who's trying to learn the violin today.
Well, today I'm going to be learning a new instrument. I'm quite familiar with those 6 strings up there, but today I'm going to be moving down to 4 strings and this small violin here. I am a big guy, so I'm not too sure how this is going to work out here, but I'm really excited to be learning from my good friend Zoe, but we'll have a little bit more coming up from here at So In Tune. Let's head back into the studio where Elise has a look at your local news.
Students at Bishop Lloyd Middle School are taking on a kindness challenge. Throughout the month of December, classes are finding different ways to share kindness and spread positivity.
Every day in December, we try and put a goal for our classroom, something kind that we could do in the community, within our school, within our classroom. So for our 7-1 homeroom classroom, we decided that our big kindness challenge would be to go to Rendell Park and help out the grade 3 classroom, go skating and tie their skates and go sledding to make sure that they're doing it safely.
Both classes have enjoyed being able to spend this time together, and this is just one small way out of many.
Students have been going around from classroom to classroom, cleaning microwaves and just giving friendly words, putting stickers on people's lockers of encouragement, just getting everyone excited and feeling warm, and loved this holiday season.
And as the world around us becomes driven by technology, more teachers are starting to incorporate tech elements in the classroom. As Michaela Henschel reports in this week's Beyond the Classroom, a passion project for a group of students at Father Gorman has them learning skills for their future.
I don't know how this is so interesting.
This group of grade 6 and 7 boys all scored above 85 on their math exam, exempting them from the classroom lessons. Instead, they've been working together and teaching themselves how to program these robots.
Into this room, been on task, collaborated with one another, and have done far more than I even knew that these robots could do. Funny because I've heard things like, this is actually fun, and I can't wait for the robots, and they're looking forward to this time each day.
When you hear this, absolutely fantastic.
For the past couple of weeks, the students have taught themselves how to code and create obstacles for the bots, a skill that is quickly becoming an asset in the real world.
With where the world is going now with technology, with computer science, all the jobs around computer science, I think it's important to introduce the skills of coding and robotics, and maybe this will be a passion area that will bring them into their professional lives.
When you learn about robots, it helps you so much with technology, and there's so many of those jobs out there that no one is using.
And not only is the passion project prepping their tech skills, it's enhancing other skills as they learn to collaborate and work as a team.
You're working with other people, so it'll help with like kind of leadership and when in other kind of jobs that have to do with working with other people.
Michaela Henschel, Primetime Local News.
Beyond the Classroom is brought to you by Lakeland College. Apply to the hairstyling program and take the lead working with clients in the on-campus salon. Lakeland College, leading learning since 1913.
And now we're going to send it back to Brett Holden, who is at So In Tune.
I'm joined now by Zoe from here at So In Tune. Now, Zoe, how long have you been playing the violin?
Since I was about 5.
Okay, and how long have you been teaching as well?
For about a year now.
And what kind of got you into playing the violin?
My parents.
Oh, okay.
They were like, we need to have musically inclined children, so they got us started young.
That's fair. All right, so Zoe's going to teach me how to play the violin, and let's go right into it.
All right. Since it's just a short amount of time here, we're just going to start off with our feet together, and I thought it might be easiest for you to learn the basics if you just follow along and mimic my motions.
For sure.
Okay, so we'll start off with our feet, and I want your toes pointing outward and just make a V. Perfect. And take a step forward with your left foot. Okay, now that our feet are good, let's work on the other half. Grab your violin like so. And we're gonna reach, turn, fly it in, and just have the shoulder rest lay on your shoulder. It's probably going to be a bit unfamiliar feeling, but it shouldn't be uncomfortable. So just adjust it and maybe bring the front top of the violin down. Perfect. Okay, so with your bow, just curl your pinky, use your ring finger and cover this part. And just lay your fingers just so. Okay, now if you just want to make a note on one of the strings, and just put your wrist just like so. And if I could just, I'm gonna tap you down a little bit.
I'm gonna keep going high too. I know that's gonna be my thing.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how he does. I don't have high hopes, though. Sitting at -4 here in the border city currently. We had a beautiful day, plenty of sunshine as we hit above average numbers again today. Satellite radar, a couple patches to the west and some wind, strong wind gusts coming into play yet again. Nothing as strong as we've been seeing over the course of the last week, really, and no watches and warnings currently in effect. Number-wise, we're sitting okay, -4, 0 degrees in Edmonton, -1 in Athabasca, -2 currently in Whitecourt, -1 in Jasper, -2 for Rocky Mountain House, -7 in Red Deer. And then as we move over into Saskatchewan, a little bit cooler, -14 for Prince Albert, -12 for Melfort, and currently sitting at -7 in Saskatoon. As we look to the broadcast region, North Battleford currently sitting at -4, overnight going to dip down to -10, -3 for the daytime high tomorrow with some cloud cover and partly sunny there. Now tomorrow evening, areas like North Battleford and Cold Lake, we could see some freezing rain into the late overnight hours, so could be some slick morning conditions. Cold Lake at -2 right now, dipping down to -10 overnight, and then a high of -3 with a mix of sun and cloud there again tomorrow. And again, that freezing rain could come into play. Border City, we're going to reach a low of -9 overnight for a daytime high of -2 tomorrow. And then overnight, again, going to reach -9 tomorrow night. Friday, we could see a 65% chance we could see some flurry activities. Shouldn't be over a centimeter if we even reach that. So not a whole lot, but we could see some of that come into play. And then -8 on Saturday. I'll have a look at your Christmas forecast coming up in just a little bit.
Welcome back. The entrepreneurial spirit can inspire anyone to do great things, and Gerard Lampau meets someone who was willing to risk it all to follow her dream.
We didn't have the capital to support that growth.
Started it because of a trip to Nova Scotia that we found this amazing loose leaf tea that I loved, brought it home, decided to start a business.
For some 15 years, Tanya Jashan has been developing a line of steeped tea. Then 6 years ago, the Ontario native made a visit to the Dragon's Den.
We ended up on Dragon's Den, which was really exciting, and partnered with Jim Treliving and David Chilton. And it's been an adventure, an exciting road ever since.
Jashan was speaking to young farmers at FCC Ignite in Camrose, and just like in agriculture, her steeped tea business has had its challenges.
So year 4, we're doing probably about 250,000 in sales. I'm thinking we are on our way to major success, and little did I know that we were $60,000 in debt.
She says her husband caught on to the problem.
He gave me a goal of reaching 500K the next year, and I said, okay, I'll do it. And I hustled it for a year, and I was pregnant with my second child. I had a new 1-year-old at home, but I had to hustle for an entire year. That meant sacrificing time with my family, because I knew that if I didn't, that this would be gone.
Jashan says when it's do or die, you go into adrenaline mode.
You go into a mode of, I'm going to do all I can to make this work. And it was busy. I was out every weekend
almost, every night I was doing something with the business.
Agriculture producers know that life on the farm can be that kind of a blur.
Just being able to pivot to your surroundings. Things have changed over the last 20 years, even in farming, and social media is very relevant, but everything is working really, really fast, and it's just how you handle it.
The ability to manage change was a takeaway for the young farmers.
You look at the growth that the agriculture industry has had in the past 20 to 50 years, and you look and it's going to be so different 20 to 50, even 10 years from now.
Gerard Lampow, Primetime Local News.
And that's your egg news. Sports is next, but first we'll take a look at your egg prices.
Every member of the City Centre Auto Body team has been through extensive training. We're constantly upgrading our team's education to reflect current collision repair technique.
Taking a look at your local sports now, the hockey community in Bonnyville was busier than most heading into the Christmas season. As host for the World Junior Challenge, not only was it a thrill to have hockey of that caliber in the town twice in 3 years, but as Josh Ryan explains, there's additional benefits in the future.
It's been an exciting week here in Bonnyville, where a community-wide buzz has held through to Sunday evening, where the United States, Russia, and Canada West took home the hardware. The event took months of preparation and hundreds of hours from community members, but it was a rewarding week for both players and staff.
This year, words that come to my mind are proud, impressed, and privileged to be living in a community where volunteers give so much of themselves to try and really make the right impression.
I met a lot of parents from Canada and US. Some of the Russians were here, which is very friendly, yeah.
The hospitality given to the tournament's participants was warmly received.
Yeah, it's a small town, but it's a really nice town. It's unbelievable. Everyone's hospitality's been great, so it's been fun.
Fighting back from a 2-0 deficit to the U.S. only to lose in overtime in the semis was disappointing, despite Canada West winning the bronze medal the next day. However, Rick Swan believes that along with hosting in 2016, the event will help inspire the upcoming generation of hockey players in Bonnyville.
For our young kids to experience maybe a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to see players of that caliber just creates a buzz and a sense of momentum and enthusiasm and excitement that words can't even describe.
I think overall it's good for the kids to see World Junior Hockey in Bonnyville, yeah.
It should also make a difference for the Pontiac's organization.
We've got all the facilities and ability to be able to help our players develop to get to the next level.
Now the players can enjoy the Christmas break before heading back to their respective teams, while the fans here in Bonnyville can look forward to plenty of excitement in the new year as their Pontiacs chase an AJHL title. Josh Ryan, Primetime Local News, Bonnyville.
And now we're going to go to Brett Holden, who is at So In Tune.
For a little bit more of a challenge, just with one bow stroke, try to hit all of the strings. I'll do it first and then I'll let you do it. Okay. So you're practically ready for Carnegie Hall. Okay, so I just want you to put one finger down, just about like there, and then do open again. Now put 3 fingers on. Any string is fine.
Okay.
Do you want it? Okay. So now we're going to learn how to play a song.
Okay.
A real song.
Oh no.
Okay. So I want you to do 2 short bows on this string. No. And now on this string. One finger on this string. Now no fingers. Now 3 fingers on this string. Two fingers. You just play the first line of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Do you feel accomplished?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know if we can count that as the first line of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Seemed a little off. Starting off our weather hit with this cool shot of the border up in the sky. We saw really nice blue skies today. And temperature-wise, we weren't too bad. Sitting at -4 right now, -2 in Vermilion, -4 also in Vegreville. Just at the freezing mark at 0 degrees in Edmonton. And then as we move up a little bit cooler, -6 for St. Paul, -2 for Bonnyville, Cold Lake right now, -1 in Lac La Biche, -3 degrees currently in Pierceland, -3 in St. Walburg, -4 in Meadow Lake, and -4 currently in North Battleford. As we look up north, definitely cooler numbers. South End sitting at -21. They've already dropped a degree since our last hit there. -6 in La Ronge, -11 in Buffalo Narrows. For McMurray sitting at -6. 1 degree in Peace River, and -1 currently in Grand Prairie. Now as we look south, these numbers are much better than -21. 5 degrees still in Medicine Hat, 4 for Lethbridge, 2 degrees in Calgary, -1 in Banff, -6 in Coronation. Kindersley sitting at -3, -1 in Swift Current, and then the Queen City sitting at -5. For this time of the year, really the numbers are not too bad. Tomorrow, we are going to be still in those mild temperatures, so -2 here in the border city. Now we could see some freezing rain come into play in the evening, and that's the same story for North Battleford as they see a high of -3 tomorrow. But tomorrow evening we could really be seeing some of that precipitation turning into freezing rain because the numbers are so high. And then areas like Cold Lake, -3 tomorrow, Bonnyville also in Lac La Biche, all these areas as well could see some freezing rain. So a lot of the region could see that. It should be into the late evening hours, so it could be for an icy commute in the morning, so do keep that in mind. But temperature wise, we're sitting okay. Vegreville going to see a high of -1 tomorrow, 0 degrees for Edmonton. For the kids off to school tomorrow, last week before vacation, -9 in the morning, going to be a bit of a cool start. -8 over recess, -6 over the lunch hour, and then -3 when the kids head home. -2 is our daytime high, -9 for the low. Like I said, we could have that chance of some freezing rain into the late hours of the night. And then Friday, 64% chance we could see some flurry activity. We won't be seeing anything too major in terms of snowfall, about a centimeter if that. -4 for the low, and then we get into the cooler numbers. So Saturday, a high of -8, mix of sun and cloud, and then the cloud cover is going to continue to build throughout the weekend rather, and then pushing out throughout the week. -12 on Sunday, -10 for Monday with a low of -16. Now Tuesday, quite cool is Christmas, -18, -24 for the overnight low, and then Wednesday we could see some more snow. Now, this is more snow than we are going to be expecting on Friday, over a centimeter possibly. -16 there with -22 as the low.
And now we're going to go back to Brett Holden at So In Tune.
So I'm just going to have you fix your wrist a little bit.
Okay.
And put it like so. Perfect. I always tell my students, we're not delivering pizza, so we want it to be like this. Okay. And we'll just try Twinkle Twinkle Little Star again.
Okay.
Try to get it fluid. So.
Okay.
Do you think you could try that?
Ooh.
Hey, that was pretty close.
Almost.
It was almost there. Just don't be afraid to push down with your bow.
Okay. Okay.
So you can dig a little bit into it.
Okay.
Good job.
Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but
I'd say you're pretty advanced. No, it's sounding great. So do you want to try that again?
Let's try it one more time.
Practice makes perfect.
That wasn't as good. I don't know what happened there.
Sometimes the first time's the best time. Perfect. Obviously, there's like a little bit more technique and theory and positioning that goes into playing the violin. So lessons are a good idea. First lesson, you're not going to know everything, but hey, we all have a starting point.
Absolutely. Perfect.
All right, well, since we are less than a week away until Christmas, today we wanted to know, how do you give back this time of the year? We got some great responses, very generous people in the community. TJ says he gives food like turkey to help people, and he also cares for them, which is really nice to see. Audrey says, I have specific people I send money to at this time of the year every year who are less fortunate than I, which I think is a really nice gesture. And we were just saying, like, no matter if you celebrate the holidays or not, it just kind of brings the community together. And it's that nice sense of all coming together to support one another.
Yeah, I think that's the best part. That's what holidays is all about anyways. And I think this local community, so far what I've noticed, is very tight-knit, and it's really cool to see everybody come together.
Yeah, it is really nice. Want to read one more on our Facebook page. She says, her and the kids donate toys and clothes, one laundry basket each. Christmas Eve and Christmas, they volunteer at the soup kitchen, and they sponsor a local family, which I think is a great initiative. Start it young, and then the kids will continue the tradition. That's a really good way. Yeah. Keep your answers coming, though. We'd love to see how you give back this time of the year. And we did the gift of giving this year, gift of Christmas, and we were able to help out and give toys and teddy bears to over 1,400
big
kids.
turnout.
So awesome turnout. So thank you everyone for your support. And now we're going to turn to our pets of the day because they're just so cute. Let's see who we have today. This is Cash. Cash is very smiley. I love this picture.
Happy.
That was sent to us by Delilah. Thanks for sending that one in. Next up, we have Bronson, who has mastered that puppy dog.
Yeah, he looks a little sad to be a reindeer.
Yeah, he looks a little sad. Yeah, that was sent to us. Thank you for saying that in. Jessica sent this one in of Sam and Mr. F. One of them is photobombing the other, and they look very pleased to be doing so. There we go. I love that photo. This is Ralph. Ralph, the Christmas pug, just having a chill night on the couch. Love it. That was sent to us by Karuna. And then look at this. This is Daisy having the time of her life out in the snow.
Got her jacket on, ready to go.
And her boots.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Thank you for sending that one in, Sandra. If you have a pet you would like to see here on Primetime Local News, send us a photo. Please include your pet's name. And if they are shown on the show, you'll be entered to win a gift card to the Lloyd-Vincer Pet Pad.
We want to see your pets. Send photos of your pet and their name to our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to have them featured on Pet of the Day. Your name will be entered into a weekly draw for a gift certificate from the Pet Pad.
Well, today here at So In Tune, Zoe showed me some of the ropes of playing the violin and learning the violin. I thought it was going to be I thought I was going to be much worse than I actually was, but it sounds like I do need a little bit more work in the violin department. Like I mentioned, I did have some familiarity with a ukulele and a guitar, but when it comes to these 4 strings, I do need a little bit more work. Well, I took a gamble here today on learning a new instrument, and tomorrow we'll be over at the opening of the brand new Gold Horse Casino. We'll be live from the soft open of the casino. Well, that'll do it for me here at So In Tune. Let's head back to Michaela and Elise, who will be wrapping up your show tonight.
All right, thank you so much, Brett. Looking to our 7-day forecast. All right, until we pretty much hit Christmas, unfortunately. So -2 for the daytime high tomorrow, -9 for the overnight low. We could see some freezing rain into the late evening hours tomorrow evening, so could make for quite a slick morning commute Friday. So do keep that in mind. 0 degrees on Friday, 64% chance we could see some precipitation into the evening yet again. This is a snowfall, but we could see only about a centimeter if that, so nothing major. -8 on Saturday, -12 for Sunday as that cloud cover does start to pick pick up, and it is going to continue for the rest of the week. Monday, a high of -10, 25% chance we could see some more flurry activity. Tuesday, which is Christmas, -18 as the daytime high, -24, and then Wednesday, 65% chance we could see some more precipitation, so -16 there and -22 for the overnight low. That's it for me. I'm off until the new year.
Yeah, lucky you.
I'm quite excited. Want to thank everyone for answering all of our questions of the day and sharing your pet photos with us. It's always my favorite part.
Yeah,
so.
the pets is the best part.
We'll
continue that into the new year.
Yeah, everything will be continued.
Yeah.
Just Connor will be filling in for me. So want to wish everyone a great Christmas and happy holidays. I'll see you in the new year, but they'll be here tomorrow. Take care.